Hi guys, welcome back to Bray in the Life. I'm Nakia.
I'm Brian.
And today we're going to show you guys how we made these really beautiful birth announcement signs that we actually used on our hospital door when the girls were born. Today we're working on a DIY project because I made a little oopsie. I had ordered these really adorable name signs with the girls' names on them, and we were planning on using them at the hospital for delivery, which is coming up in a couple of days. Yeah, and we wanted to put them on our hospital door to announce the girls' arrival, but to also announce their names because nobody knows their names yet. And then we were going to use them for pictures in the hospital, and then when they got home they were going to go up on their wall in the nursery. So I ordered them and did not check the delivery date. And they won't actually get here, unfortunately, until about 2 weeks after the girls are scheduled to be delivered. So that turned out to be a little useless. So we found an option for DIY hospital birth announcements on these wooden pallets from a blog called justsiemplymom.com. And we are so thankful to you, BT Dub. This looks amazing. Her sign looks so pretty. We'll put a picture of it up. And we're really hopeful that ours come out just as nicely, but we'll see. We'll see.
I think we can do it.
I think we can do it. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. So we're going to walk you through kind of everything that you need to get started, and then we're going to try it and see what happens. So the first thing was you had to figure out your font. So whatever you wanted to use to write either the name or the date or whatever you wanted to put on your boards. So on justsiemplymom.com, she used a font called Bromello. And we'll have the link to this particular blog so that you can see it. It was a free font and it was downloadable, which was nice. And so I just downloaded the same one because I really liked it. I thought it was really pretty. And it was exactly what we were looking for. And so you'll see these now. By the time you see these, we will be delivered. So it's okay that you'll know what the girls' names are. But it basically ends up looking like this. So we chose the font, downloaded it, and then Brian actually made these.
Yeah, so basically what we did, we just used any imaging editing program that you prefer to use, and we just laid it out with the first name, middle name, and we put places where we can write in at the hospital the date and time that they were born and their height and weight.
Yep. So basically all you need to do is, once you've chosen your font, just make sure that the size and the orientation, the layout is the way that you want it. And so we just kind of played with it, putting it back and forth on these little palettes to make sure that it fit kind of the flow and the way that we wanted it. Okay. So once you've gotten your font and you've gotten the layout and the font size and everything the way that you want it, this is the rest of the stuff that you're going to need to do this. Okay? And we got everything at Michael's.
Yep.
Yep, and spent maybe 35 bucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, roundabout for 3. So if you don't have 3, it will probably run you about $10. So we got these palettes. So these are 11 by 8-ish sized wooden pallets. And they come with these little twine hangers on them already, which is really nice. And then we got some white color pencils. And we got some regular pencils that are supposed to be very sharp, according to justsiemplymom.com. And then we got these paint pens that you can get in whatever colors you decide you want to use. So for us, we went with just white because everything in our nursery and everything that we're using so far is pretty neutral, like woods and whites and just neutral colors. So that worked out perfectly for us. But these are just Craft Smart paint pens that we got at Michael's, and we got them in 2 sizes, a thicker one for the bigger font, and then the smaller ones for the smaller font. And then a pencil sharpener, because apparently we're going to be using a lot of these colored pencils and regular pencils. So that's basically all you need to get started, and some tape. Don't forget tape.
We forgot tape.
We forgot tape. We're gonna get tape. First things first is you are going to take your printed, oriented name and date and time and everything. And you're going to actually flip it over. And what you want to do is take your white color pencil and you're going to color basically where all of your letters and lines are. And so you just kind of want to densely kind of color across all of your letters and all of your lines. And then that white colored pencil is going to get transferred when we flip this back over and use our pencil on the front. So once you've covered all of the letters and the lines and things with your white colored pencil, you are going to take your board, thank you, and you're going to line this up exactly how you want it on the board. And pay attention with these boards specifically. They have these kind of grooves here and here, and then they also have defects just like in the wood itself. So just kind of pay attention to how that's going to line up, because you're going to be kind of writing over all of this. And so you don't want to be writing over a line if you can avoid it. And you may need to cut your paper so that it's easier for you to just kind of see where things are going, but also so that you can line things up a little bit easier.
All right, next thing is we're going to take our pencils and we are going to trace the outline of the letters. And what that's going to do, it's going to transfer the white colored pencil onto the board so that we have an outline to fill in with our paint marker.
Yep. Make sure your pencils are sharp. And then just literally want to push pretty hard and just trace all of the letters. Oh, all right, we survived. That will really hurt your hand outlining everything, so you know, just be prepared for that. So next step,
we are going to remove our paper. Alright, so if you did it correctly, you should have a faint white outline where you can go back in with your paint pen and fill in the letters.
So that's it. After you've colored everything in, then these are the final products. Super cute. Definitely not perfect, but they'll do it a pinch, I think, anyway.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think they look good.
I think they look good too. I think yours looks better than mine. He's way more artistic than I am. But, you know, I'll take what I can get for 30 bucks. Cool. So, you can also, and what I plan to do is you can gussy these girls up with some flowers or some ribbons or different things, so when you see them on the doors they may look a little bit different.
Thanks for watching our video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is where our signs are now, which is the door to our nursery. And so stay tuned for our next video where we're going to give you a tour of the nursery. And if you're interested in the exact steps that we follow to make the signs, we're going to put a link to the blog with the instructions that we used.
Yeah, and don't forget, make sure you guys subscribe, like this video, and follow us on Instagram and Facebook at A Bray in the Life. We'll see you guys next time.